Now, US President Donald Trump has also claimed that Venezuela is not yet ready for an election. However, he credited acting President Delcy Rodriguez for the progress the country has made, especially on the oil production front.
They were absolutely dying. They were in such trouble. And now Venezuela is becoming extremely successful. They're taking in billions of dollars, selling millions and millions of barrels of oil. And we're getting some, and they're getting some, and everybody's making a lot. And it was dead before we got there. So it's been an incredible relationship. They're not ready yet for the elections, but at some point they will be, and we're going to be standing right on top of it.
Trump's comments came as he was asked when Venezuela will hold elections after U.S. forces toppled President Nicolas Maduro in January this year. Trump claims the U.S. has brought economic benefits to Venezuela. However, he did not elaborate or mention the devastation of recent major earthquakes there. Meanwhile, Venezuelans attended a mass on Friday in Caracas to pray for the victims of the deadly double earthquakes. The death toll due to the quakes has risen to 5,398. Worshippers gathered to mark 1 month since the tragedy. And interim President Delcy Rodriguez called for a moment of silence at the public event.
Fear, anxiety, and uncertainty are still evident among people, and above all, concern over how they should deal with the consequences of the loss of life, the injured, and material losses. That uncertainty is reflected in people as a kind of feeling of sorrow and uncertainty.
My family is still trapped under the rubble in Tower C of the Luisa Cáceres de Arizmendi housing complex. We have a small group of 4 young men who are volunteer rescue workers. They came to help a neighboring family, and thank God they've been able to help us recover some of the many bodies that are there. There are approximately 40 people on the ground floor alone.
The World Bank earlier this week estimated a direct physical damage cost of $19.6 billion, but rebuilding could be twice that much or more. Separately, Venezuela has announced the start of its permanent withdrawal from the International Criminal Court, or ICC. ICC is conducting an ongoing investigation into alleged crimes against humanity committed since 2017 under the government of ousted President Nicolas Maduro. Venezuela has formally notified the United Nations of its irrevocable decision. The government has even justified the move by alleging a geographical bias within the court. Venezuela's foreign minister claimed the court disproportionately targets nations in the global south, specifically across Africa and Latin America.